As you exhale, you rotate to one side and that arm drives back, so the elbow bends. And then you inhale forwards. We then go to the other side, exhale from the waist, drive the elbow back. So this is a bow and arrow, so it's literally as though you're pulling a bow and arrow. Your chin wants to stay in line with the middle of the chest all the time. So the rotation is really coming from your waist and the whole of the upper body moves as one unit. So I'm going to have my legs straight now, but you can keep yours bent if that allows your back to be a little bit straighter. So we've got progressions here, but you don't have to do them. You come back and open, and in and return. So you exhale, inhale to return. When you open the arm, make sure it doesn't affect anything else. Doesn't cause that back shoulder to lift up. And you're still keeping the shoulder blades level with each other down the back. Slow breath out as you do those two movements, and slow breath in as you return. One more on each side like this. Pelvis hasn't moved at all. The next progression, this won't be for everybody, so if you suffer from shoulder tension, stay with what you are already doing. I'm going to come back and open. Now as this arm comes up and over, my shoulder blade of that working arm is really pushing down the back, and then I face the front. So I exhale and inhale. Exhale, inhale, press that shoulder blade down. Feel the work going on through that area as you press it down. Your scapular retractors, the muscles that literally hold them down the back. Like little guy ropes pulling down, pegging them into the floor. If you don't want to do the rotation, for the last 4, remember you just go here and go back. If you want to do the rotation, and release. So you could have held your weights there. It's going to do a few with the weights, and then we're going to add a body movement to it. So you come here, choose your option. If you don't want to do the rotation of the arm, just the rotation of the body, goes out and in. And release. Okay, so now we're going to add a roll down. So just leave the weights for the moment, and the arms are in front. Again, knees are bent if you need. And as you tilt the pelvis under, you do that little bit of a rotation. So we'll break it down again. Just go to there, and then come up. Exhale. Inhale, return. Exhale, tilt under, rotate from the waist, drive the elbow back and keep the shoulders down. You might just want to continue doing this with or without a little weight. So I'm going to show you, we move on if we want to from there. You tilt under, go back, just open. So if you're holding the weights and doing the roll down, I'd stay at this option. We're not going to take the arm overhead for the moment. And again, and tilt. Again, and one more time, and release. I'm going to put the weights down again so as we go on to the next option, where we tilt under, we rotate, we take the elbow back, we open the arm. Now stay in that flexion of the spine, bring the arm up and over to there, and then roll up. So you exhale, inhale, exhale, and inhale at the top. And up, and back. Going to do 4 more. You can hold a little weight if you like. And rotate, open it up, and over. Come back, inhale to prepare. Exhale down and reach, inhale up and over, face the front. Exhale, inhale, choosing your option. Last one. Open it up, bring it up and over if you like, and come all the way up and release. Take a few nice deep breaths. Don't forget, you can put a cushion under your head if you see you need it. And the next time we inhale, the arms come out to the sides, overhead towards each other, but not quite on the floor. And then exhale as they come back. So you inhale as they reach, exhale as they return. I'm going to play a little bit with breathing this one, kind of mix it up a little bit as we go along. Always think of exhaling on the challenging parts, because now you're going to inhale, and as you exhale and bring the arms down by your sides, you nod the chin to the chest slightly, lift the head, lift the shoulders, lift the very upper back, so you're looking through your thighs. Inhale, laying down, and exhaling, curving up. Nothing below the waist is moving. That's all nice and calm. You just feel the back of the waist just gently coming towards the floor as it lengthens on the way up. You're not forcing it down, but it's just slightly lengthening and relaxing down to the floor. So you can keep doing this for a few more, maybe 10 to 12 repetitions, or you can have the legs in the air as you do it. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down. So we need to exhale on the flexion. Now, if you feel you don't want to lift the upper body, and just stay down, that's where you can change the breath if you like. Exhale up, inhale in. But if you're flexing up, you need to exhale on that point. You need 2 more. Feet can be on the floor, remember. Last one. Then hug the knees and lay down. So we can keep the legs in the air and we can have them a little bit more tucked in, but make sure you're not rounding the back too much. Just feel the back of the waist is gently coming to the floor, but the pelvis is not overly tilted. Now we're going to change the breathing here. We're going to exhale as you go overhead, inhale as you come in. Because as you exhale and go overhead, you extend one leg away. Inhale in. Because this point here is the most challenging one, as you're extending away from your centre. Now we're keeping in neutral, the head is staying on the floor. If you feel the neck starting to strain, then maybe get a little cushion or something and place it under the head. the height of the leg rather, is what will determine the challenge there. If you want more of a challenge, of course, it's both legs. Inhale back. Make sure that back is not hyperextending, you're not pulling the waist further away from the floor. It might come slightly close as you tuck in, but you're not creating strain through the centre of your back. Give me 4 more times, single leg or double leg, extending away as the arms reach overhead. So we're really keeping neutral as much as possible throughout. Deep abdominals working. And bring them in and just hug and release.